6 o'clock update here. We've got to talk because the power outage number has now jumped to 12,133 affected customers on Long Island. That's right. Yeah. 12,000. Yeah, I know. It's absolutely crazy. Yeah, it's nuts. So we have a lot more outages now being reported. Let's see where they occurred here. We have the usual areas on the North Shore. Let's see what we've got here. We've got this big area over here. We already covered that. But there's got to be a big outage somewhere. Oh, on the South Shore this time. Okay, so we have a big outage in part of Massapequa now. It's affecting 2,501 customers. So at least something's on the South Shore now. Now the South Shore can deal with a little bit of power outages too. And looks like we got a big outage over there in Fort Salonga. There's quite a few power outages due to this wind and the heavy rain too that we've seen. Actually, I want to take a look at some rainfall reports too while we're here. And there's another outage in West Islip too, not too far from Babylon Village. So it looks like we're starting to see some power outages on the South Shore now too. Though by and large, much of the South Shore has avoided most of it. But there are some out there. And again, due to these high winds that we're seeing across the area, causing a lot of power outages across the area now. So that was quite a jump in the power outage numbers across the area. They better try to get this power back on quickly because it's going to get cold later. There's another power outage in Aquabog. Let's see how the East End is doing. Not too badly. But it's, mainly North Shore, middle of the island. But now some areas of the South Shore are also starting to get affected as well. So looking at the current observations here, we've got a wind gust up to 46 now at Farmingdale Airport. 37 mile an hour at Shirley, 43 at Islip, 46 mile an hour at Bridgeport. These are some pretty substantial winds here, and that's why I figured I would do one more video here updating you on this crazy storm that let's just look at this. I mean, it's just insane. So this is the radar again. Actually, this is probably the old radar. Let me refresh this again. See, we also have more reports of trees down too, so I want to look at that too. Again, you can see the heavier rain. Looks like there's a really heavy band now that just moved through Riverhead. This one right here. So there could be some strong winds in these bands too. Very strong winds in these bands. In fact, let me pull up. See if I can do this. Talk. Oh, I'm on Talk Live Camera. Let's see if this will work here. All right, it doesn't look too bad right now, but maybe it was bad a little earlier. But just pulling up looking at some of the conditions out there. But yeah, this looked like a pretty heavy cell right there. And again, there could be lightning with these. Looking at we have more road closures to report in addition to the ones that I already report. We have another one now. Route 25A. All lanes closed at Bankside Drive. I don't know why it's saying Oyster Bay. That is it looks like that's near Centerport, between Huntington and Centerport. So we have a lot of downed trees on the roads out there. It's going to be very treacherous. Get some more. Let's see if we have any more downed tree reports here. Or something on this southern state here. This is probably an accident. Let's see. Crash. It's just a crash. It's not related to the weather. Well, it could be related to the weather because people drive like crazy when they should be going slower in this kind of weather. But they go faster in the rain, believe it or not. Oh, so you can take a look at Deer Park. You can see those traffic lights moving there. This is just a crazy storm. I've never seen anything like this before. It's insane. Sort of see the traffic lights moving, not too much. Let's go a little over here. Can't really see too much. But yeah, we have a big storm that's hitting the area right now. You can see again those road closures going on now that we have quite a few here. We still have that one on the map there. But yeah, you're going to have these downed trees and tree branches across the area here. And again, all these power outages now. So yeah, I got to get some rest because I'm not even making any sense here at this point. Um, but yeah, I have insomnia. All right, that's another thing I have. All right, especially when I have bad shoulder pain because the barometric pressure is. Let's see, what is it at? Let's see. Let's go. Let's see what that pressure is at Farmingdale here. 29.29 inches. Okay. JFK is 29.26 inches. All right, so I only saw 29.15 somewhere, but yeah, it's very low air pressure. Very low indeed. It's crazy. Let's see if we can get a buoy. There's nothing, well, no wave height here for that one, I guess. But yeah, it's a mess, this storm, and we have a wind chill advisory now being issued for New Jersey. I'm sure it's going to be extended eastward as we deal with this again. This absolutely insane storm that we're dealing with tonight. Good thing it's hitting in the middle of the night, but unfortunately it is a big travel day, and that's going to cause a lot of problems for a lot of people. Just see if the railroad has reporting any problems at all, and let's see, nothing being reported from them on that. I could go to MTA and phone, take a look and see if we have anything listed here. And I'll go and I'll look here. Nothing really listed. New Haven line has problems. Power issues on the New Haven line. Okay, so that's Metro North, but that's not a surprise. So that wraps it up. Yeah, I'm tired. So this will be the last video until I get some sleep. It was one hell of a storm this morning. I know most of you are asleep and probably missing it, but when you get up, you will be dealing with the consequences of it as we look at all these power outages.